Why? So as you all know at this point that Marvel has recently announced that Ben Reilly will come back as the Scarlet Spider for the new Marvel Now Comics lineup. And can I ask this one question? Who's even asking for his return? No, I'm actually being serious. Who even cares about Ben Reilly? No, I'm not saying who once cared about him, but who still cares about him in this day and age? When you really stop and think about it, Ben Reilly is a piece of shit character that is only defined to be the clone of Peter Parker, nothing more. Okay, just to give you a quick backstory, there's a current event going on right now called the Clone Conspiracy, because you know, the clone stories are often the best, which is essentially a mediocre clone story, which has the Jackal resurrecting a whole bunch of people that were once dead in the mainstream comics, only to put their minds into other clone bodies that have been perfected. And surprise surprise, the Jackal wasn't really the Jackal, but the Jackal was rather Ben Reilly himself, who kept on getting resurrected by cloning and all that bullshit, and now wants to resurrect everyone by putting them into their clone bodies just because? And as the Clone Conspiracy is still going on, what happens next eventually leads him into becoming the Scarlet Spider afterwards. Well, essentially the premise of the new Scarlet Spider comic book is essentially Ben Reilly coming back, becoming the Scarlet Spider, and is torn between being a hero again as well as maintaining his identity as the Jackal. And in some way, shape or form, Kane is going to come back as an antagonist. But again, who really cares about Ben Reilly at this point? He's just a thing in the past. I mean, outside of him being a clone, him being Spider-Man for a little bit, and being Spider-Carnage, what is he known for? I mean, I know Kane is essentially a clone of Peter Parker as well, but let's face it, Kane is a much better character altogether. Not only does he have a fan base, but he's much more fun, he has his own distinctive identity, and above all else, he has more interesting character arcs. Not to mention he has his own tricks up his sleeve and is even a fan favourite Spider for over a few years now. So having Ben Reilly come back as the Scarlet Spider, making Kane a villain again, is a double middle finger by both counts. And don't even get me started on how ugly this suit really is. Not only is it worse than that god-awful original suit from back in the day, but it's also the most ugliest redesign since the new Marvel Now Iron Man suit, because at least that can actually look sexy depending on the artist. And borrowing inspiration from Spider-Side is not a good way to go. But all that aside though, maybe, just maybe, this might actually be a decent series and might actually make Ben Reilly a rather interesting character, if done right. And if that's the case, I will eat my words. So are you a fan of Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider, and are you glad that he's coming back to the comics? I mean seriously, I'm actually wondering if he does have real fans. But regardless, comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video, please like and subscribe, take care and have a good one.